Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rachelle Anne Miller YouTube channel. Today I have a really simple Happy New Year's card, as you can see here. It's definitely clean and simple. I printed the image from the Year of the Snake digital stamp as well as the sentiment Happy New Year in the lovely font by Rachelle Anne Miller. I am first going to add a tiny bit of ink blending to just give it a bit of interest in the background, to just give it a bit of, a background. Therefore, I'm using my favorite distress ink. It's a cracked pistachio. It's something that I already have done in the past. Now, normally, if you start ink blending or creating your background, it can be really handy if you mask off your image. Now, if you're using a really soft color, like the cracked pistachio, and you're just doing a light wash of it, then you can still go over it with darker colors and it will cover up the fact that you haven't done any effort of masking of your image. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I already did in other videos as well. If you just want a tiny bit of a background, this really is the way to go. Now I have die cut my panel using the basic rectangles by Mama Elephant, and whenever you do this you have these lovely stitching details. I love to have those stitching details white. So my image was slightly going over those stitching details, so I just made sure with my white jelly roll pen to just cover it up. I will go over it again and again to really make sure that you cannot see anything of the original drawing that was overlapping that tiny border. Now, as you can see here with the greens, I'm overlapping that cracked pistachio and it really isn't showing that it was there originally. Really simple coloring as well today. A few greens, a few pinks and some browns. Really simple. I promise there isn't a lot of markers needed for this card, but you can definitely go wild. Also, the snake, you can go rainbow on it, which is an idea that I had in my head when I started this card, but I ended up going with pinks like one of my previous cards that I created, because it was the first time I think that I used pinks on like a Christmas card and I was really happy with it, and the pink combination was still on my desk when I printed this digital stamp out, so it was just easy and it was going to work because I knew that this pink and this green was already a good match. So here I'm just making sure to add a bit of shadowing, giving it a bit of interest on this snake. There is no logic, to be honest, in my shadowing here. I'm just doing something. You can definitely do shadow studies if you're interested in getting like a realistic kind of coloring, but I'm not doing that here. I also just adore like the Rachelle Anne Miller images. They are so cute. You don't need to go realistic, let's be honest. For the hearts, I also went with the pinks. You can go with reds, like the classic colors, but why? You can keep it clean and simple by just reusing colors, and it just works. For the caterpillar there, I am using like a soft version of the pink combination. I'm not using the darkest pink. For the rest, I'm using the same combination as I did for the snake. And then I just needed to add a bit of browns here. I'm just trying to have it like natural, but truly again, I'm just having fun with the coloring. I'm using 3 browns to get this branch, is it the branch? Colored in. Really simple, as I said in the beginning. So don't worry too much about coloring, just have fun with it, and the images are so gorgeous, you cannot go wrong. So I'm just making sure that I like the transition between the several browns, and then I'm just going to finish off this card. I didn't know whether I said in the beginning that it was a really quick card, but in case I didn't say it, this is a really quick card. And it's an idea that you can do with so many other images as well, so just have fun with it. Don't forget like the tongue as well. There we go. And then the coloring is already ready to go. I'm going to adhere this panel on top of a card base, and then I will finish it off with some glossy accents to just give it a bit of extra to this card. The thing with clean and simple is that you don't need to go overboard, which is something that I had to practice with to temper myself. But once I started making clean and simple cards, I love it. And now Something that can really help a clean and simple card just be elevated is by just adding some glossy accents. Just add a tiny bit, just add a lovely embellishment if you want to. But here I already had those hearts that were just perfectly positioned, thanks to Rachelle. So this is my card. I'm not doing anything more. It's just a clean and simple Happy New Year card, and I hope that this card can inspire you as well to create some. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you all an incredible day, and I'll be back soon with some new craft inspiration. Bye!